Courage is the ability to do something that frightens someone. One of the most courageous things a woman can do is overcome being a battered woman. Donna Osborne is a prime example of this, and I'm here to tell you she was not guilty of murder in the second degree. Donna's husband, Clinton, was very abusive, verbally and physically. The verbal abuse started after their marriage ceremony in 1988, and he would get upset over things like what she made for dinner, or even the way she handled things around the house. Eventually, this escalated to a more physical level. Clinton would do things like push Donna over or even throw baseballs at her head. When they would be at the doctor, Donna would be so frightened of her husband she wouldn't even tell the doctor how she actually got these injuries. Another case like this happened when Clinton pushed Donna down a flight of steps and she broke her arm. Again, she didn't tell the doctor how she actually got these injuries because she was so frightened of her husband. She was helpless. She had nowhere to go, no one to talk to. She couldn't talk to Clinton's mother, Claire Osborne, because how critical she could have been of the way Donna handled her life. You could see this in Claire's testimony when she talks about how the only thing that Donna was ever good at was spending Clinton's money. How could you go to someone like that for help? So eventually, Donna decided to call the Options for Battered Women. But every time they offered help, she declined their help in hopes that things would get better at home. But they didn't. On February 14th, Donna was so afraid of her husband was going to kill her, she decided to hide his handgun. Because on February 7th, he said he was going to blow her brains out. After hiding his firearm, Clinton decided to kill Donna with a baseball bat. As he started into the garage, Donna followed him with the handgun in fear of her own life and shot Clinton twice in the back. The officer on the scene found a note next to Clinton's dead body saying, "To my Valentine, goodbye, love always, Clinton." Now, the only way to interpret this kind of note is that Clinton was going to murder his wife that day, and she merely defended herself for her life. Donna and murder in the second degree, in this case, do not meet the burden of proof. Today, I would like to remind the jury of their job to protect the liberty of Donna Osborne, as she was just trying to protect herself. And I am very confident that she is not guilty. Thank you for your time.